Donald Trump has officially lost his mind. There's no debating it any further. It's done. It's settled. Your boy is cooked. If you like Trump, go on ahead and log out the group chat. Log out the game, dog. Press save and then log out, because I'm going to tell you this. Trump done crashed out the whole campaign. As Kamala Harris is flying from state to state, going from city to city to communicate her dreams for the future to the American people, with J.D. Vance like following her plane. Donald Trump from Mar-a-Lago has decided to tell the American people, because someone called out his crowd sizes, he has seen fit to compare January 6th crowd size to the Martin Luther King "I Have a Dream" speech. I know that this will not compel a single MAGA voter to the truth. That's how far gone we are. That's how lost we are. That's how we are. But nonetheless, I will showcase this to you all. This is insane.
Ever see the picture of the crowd? The biggest crowd I've ever spoken. I've spoken to the biggest crowds. Nobody's spoken to crowds bigger than me. If you look at Martin Luther King, when he did his speech, his great speech, and you look at ours, same real estate, same everything, same number of people. If not, we had more. And they said he had 1 million people, but I had 25,000 people. But when you look at the exact same picture, and everything's the same, because it was the fountains, the whole thing, all the way back to from Lincoln to Washington, and you look at it, and you look at the picture of his crowd, my crowd, we actually had more people. They said I had 25,000, and he had 1 million people, and I'm okay with it, because I liked Dr. Martin Luther King.
Hey, look, bro. Hey. Hey, yo. Hey, look, bro. Hey, if you see this, bro, make this go viral. I'm not talking about my video. I'm talking about what we just watched. Make that go, bro. Don't let a single Trump supporter breathe oxygen on this day without hearing about this clip. Do not spare the internet this clip. Send it everywhere. Send it to George Bush. Send it to Barack Obama. Send it everywhere you possibly can. Does Vladimir Putin have a Twitter? Send this to Vlad. Make sure everybody sees this clip. What is wrong with Donald Trump? No, you did not have a speech at the same exact spot as Martin Luther King. Sir, you were at the Ellipse. This was only 3 years ago. How did you forget? No, you didn't have as big of a crowd as Martin Luther King. The end. This is not a debate. This is not a discussion. No, you did not have a bigger crowd. The end. Why Donald Trump feels comfortable to say insane stuff like this? Because he knows he's never going to lose a single supporter. Donald Trump is officially divorced from reality. Divorced. Completely separated. Removed. He's literally looked reality in the face and decided to just walk away. He doesn't want to live in the same world as the rest of us. He's created his own reality in which his January 6th conspiracy is somehow or another comparable to the "I Have a Dream" speech, a conspiracy in which he plots to overthrow the United States government. He thinks he in any way, shape, or form should compare that to January 6th. Trump supporters watching this, let me click F on the keyboard. There we go. F for respects. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Look, leave this man alone. Leave Trump. Let him face the consequences of his actions. Trump supporters, don't even burden yourself. Be unburdened by what has been. Why y'all burdening yourself with Dusty Don? Like, let him be what he gonna be. Let him go to jail. He want to snitch on himself so bad, and he want to put together all kind of Proud Boys stand back. He want to be a gangster so bad. Let him go to jail. Let him gangbang. Let him be a gang member. Since he want to commit all type of crimes and let him be. He already got a RICO against him. He about to go to jail. Let Trump do his little thing. Stop defending this man. Why Donald Trump decided to host a press conference is beyond me. And look at the man, in a room plated with gold. This man is so far removed from the common average white-collar white man. The fact that he still has mind control over y'all, it's insane how Donald Trump just presses a button on the remote and you blue-collar, hard-working, honest white men just go up like this and completely overlook the lies, the delusions of grandeur, the manipulation. This is a man who unashamedly lied to you on January 6th, convinced you the election was stolen, has the audacity to run for president a third time after getting someone killed on January 6th. Well, more than one person died. He's about to say, you know what the next clip is? He's about to say no one died on January 6th. That's how little of a he gives about y'all. This man got Ashley Babbitt killed, and he just said nobody died on J6. Gee, we have the internet. We're here with you. We're on Earth with you. Would you think you're by yourself on Earth? You think, bro, what do we do? What do we do? Folks, what do we do? How do we convince more Trump supporters to see the foolishness? This man is sitting there, no shame, runs for a third time after getting someone killed, and then has the audacity to compare his conspiracy rally, which was intended to overturn an election, to the I Have a Dream speech. What do we... I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And the scary part, the sad thing about is Donald Trump can say anything and it won't matter. It won't matter. It's not even, it's like the fact that this man, this is a man who told Congress women of color to go back to their crime-infested countries if they don't like the way we do things in the United States, as in white people. Need I remind you guys again, Donald Trump is a second-generation immigrant. He is not a descendant of English settlers. This man, I don't think he's descended from a single black slave. Donald Trump is a second-generation immigrant, like many other people in this nation. Many of them of color. Many of them of color. Donald Trump believes that he's a part of we, which he is because they accept him. But the fact that it is ahistorical that Donald Trump is a part of we. The fact that an individual who would speak to Congresswomen of color in that way thinks it's appropriate to compare anything he does to Martin Luther King, like waking up in the morning, eating breakfast, brushing his teeth. Nothing that Donald Trump ever does should ever be compared to MLK. Literally, nothing. Zero. This man thinks it's appropriate to compare these two things, and this man then goes on to say nobody died on January 6th.
What's your question? No, I think the people that, if you look at January 6th, which a lot of people aren't talking about very much, I think those people were treated very harshly. When you compare them to other things that took place in this country where a lot of people were killed, nobody was killed on January 6th. But I think that the people of January 6th were treated very unfairly. And they were there to complain, not through me, they were there to complain about an election. And, you know, it's very interesting. The biggest crowd I've ever spoken to.
Think about how privileged Trump is. This man is so rich, so wealthy, so powerful that he sits there and has the audacity to say, people aren't talking enough about January 6th. You're guilty. We know you're guilty. We know through the indictment that you're guilty. But you are so convinced that consequences could never befall you that you would even refer to, you know, people aren't talking enough about the thing I did that was totally illegal and almost ended our republic. We should talk about that more. Then notice how he tries to legally maneuver this by saying they weren't there through me. My G, we saw you tweet. You were at the Ellipse and told them to go to the Capitol. In fact, another lie you told, I mean, the lies you tell are so insurmountable they could form an ocean. This man sits there and says, I will be there with you at the Capitol. He doesn't join these people. This is what I'm trying to tell white collar conservatives, blue collar conservatives, and white collar. This man does not give a about y'all. This man tells y'all, I will be there with you, and he doesn't go with you. Then when you guys break into the Capitol you've been told that the election was stolen, you won't have a country anymore if you don't fight like hell, so you do what you're supposed to do. You've been told that the election has been stolen. Once y'all break in, completely desecrate the Capitol, feces, urine everywhere, you know, people calling for Nancy Pelosi's head, folk talking about hang Mike Pence. Where's Trump? Where's your leader? Your leader's in the White House for 3 hours doing absolutely nothing but drinking Diet Coke. But then he does something interesting. He does something incredibly brave. Donald Trump and his co-conspirator Giuliani then allegedly they call congressmen and they call Mike Pence and try to pressure them to commit fraud and illegally overturn an election. So while you all are in there doing things you otherwise would never do under other circumstances, he's using you all as battering rams. And his entire family, his staff, his camp, his entourage, everybody's telling him, please call these people off. Please send them home. Donald Trump sits there and waits for 3 hours because your lives don't matter. And you are simply literal physical battering rams against democracy, the Constitution, and this country. He gives so little of a damn that this man does not even remember Ashley Babbitt, who was shot and killed trying to break further into the Capitol after being told not to. That is how little you matter to him. You are all his little playthings. I don't know what it's going to take for you guys to realize that, but you are. Y'all are such his playthings that he sits there and says, they didn't show up to the Capitol through me. No, they were just really upset. He wants to remove himself from every little bit of manipulation he engaged in to push you all to do something you would have never done. I don't believe Trump supporters are evil people. I don't believe Trump supporters are traitors, but I do believe Donald Trump is. And the fact that he tried to distance himself from what he told y'all to do and the chaos he caused y'all to cause, this man is evil. And a lot of y'all won't see it because Donald Trump's demeanor does not scream evil. He's very calm. He's very composed. He says insane things in the most calm way that it's hard to even it's hard to communicate how crazy it is because most people are like, because his disposition does not scream authoritarian, fascistic leader. He's very calm, very composed, very funny. And as a result, insane things that would never go like, these are things that if it weren't coming from Trump would have buried someone years ago. But because it comes from Donald John Trump, people ignore it. Donald Trump sits there and says, no one died on January 6th, and they weren't there through me. If there were ever a slimier man, and think about this, he knows Ashley Babbitt died because of Giuliani, Eastman, Powell, all of them, Epstein. Their conspiracy got many people killed. This man is so lacking in shame, he runs for office for a third time. The founding fathers are absolutely just like, if they're anywhere watching this, they have to be in shock. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. The unfortunate reality is Donald Trump can cross every line in existence, and I don't think it'll lose him a single vote. Comparing the disgusting conspiracy of J6 to Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech. Furthermore, if you had 1 million people at the Capitol, January 6th would have been a much bigger event than it was. It would have been insane. 1 million people? Are we serious? That's as many people are in the United States Army. This is Donald Trump. This should tank Trump. If you're a Gen Zer like me, please send this clip of Trump talking crazy to your friends and laugh at him. Don't be like, can you believe Trump said this? No. We not doing that no more. No more of that shit. Laugh, clown this, laugh at this. Look at this fool ass, dumbass nigga Trump. Do not show fear. Do not show dismay. Do not show disgust. Show absolute mirth, absolute just laugh. Laugh at how ridiculous, but make sure they hear how stupid you think it is. Make sure you communicate how buffoonish and moronic and stupid this is. Do not associate cowardly or diminished feelings to this. I need y'all to clown this man for the absolute clown he is. This is hilariously sad. The dude has lost his mind. He's divorced from reality. Talking about nobody died on January 6th. Imagine engaging in a conspiracy that gets someone killed and you just completely forget. Or you just lie. This man is insane in the membrane. Insane. Talking about we had more people than Martin Luther King. This right here, Trump, bro, I don't think he's trying to win. I really do believe he's just counting on the system to just come in and save him. He's counting on this should scare you. The fact that Trump is saying more and more disgusting things and isn't stopping should tell you Donald Trump has no intention of trying to win your vote. Donald Trump is confident that Congress and the Supreme Court will hand him the victory, even if you, the American people, go to the polls and do your civic duty to stop an insurrectionist traitor from winning the office of the presidency. He is so confident that the traitors in the Supreme Court, the seditious six, he's confident that they, along with compromised Congress, are going to take his side and put him into the office of the presidency. It is incredibly important that you make as many people aware of their next plot to overturn the election. Do not let these people plot and plan this without your friends and family knowing. Donald Trump does not intend to win this election fair and square. I already played you guys a clip of Steve Bannon. This is a tried and true method before, and it looks like Donald Trump is even more resigned from trying to win. It seems like he is fully confident that a revolution or some kind of illegal coup is going to install him into the office. Make sure people know about what he's planning, and share this clip of him acting a fool. You don't need to share my video, but if you would like to, I would welcome it. Share these clips and laugh. Clown it. Reduce Donald Trump to a joke. Do not sit there, I can't believe you say this. No. Do not do that. Don't even, please, don't. The time for the tears and I can't believe Trump would, no. We're done with that. From this moment forward, we laugh and we clowning. This is what we're doing from this moment. We were this man all the way out of the race. Please. If you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And please share the foolishness that Trump has unleashed on this country today. Have a nice day. Thank you.